Video, well, we're trying to establish a hotspot. We have no Wi-Fi in this arena. So
It's
all right,
going.
we've got the Hawks, the Lady Hawks dumping the puck into the neutral zone, trying to move it is the Lady Hawks. Getting set up is Scott. He finds Pollock. Pollock gets a piece of it. The puck goes deep inside, back. Lady Hawks to the point. Manuel digging it out. Lady Hawks going through the neutral zone, dumping it in. And they're going to go for a first change. Lady Hawks throwing it in front of the Hawks net. Landry carrying the puck out, throwing it over to Scott, who is chased. Manuel looking for options. That's the option. Back in the corner now. In front. High slot are the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks trying to get set up. Manuel digging in. Pollock against the boards. Manuel up on the boards. Back to the blue line. Lady Hawks with a shot. Deflection just wide. And the Lady Hawks are applying pressure. Breaking out now are the Hawks. Bourgeois up to Pollock. Pollock deep. And Bourgeois lends chase. There's Hawks just changed up. Lady Hawks getting organized in their own zone. Looking for a breakout. Well covered. Hawks applying a great deal of pressure on the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks through the neutral zone. Grenier setting up to Melanson. Nope, that's Matthews. Matthews and Martin against the boards, looking for options. Option to Melanson. Melanson up to Learmouth. Learmouth upended in the neutral zone. Martin angling things out. And the puck will go across. And Lady Hawks and Hawks digging against the boards now. Grenier with possession to Melanson. Melanson flicked up to Learmouth. Learmouth, who's going through now in the attacking zone. Learmouth still fighting for it. Over.
Nice pass.
That was Matthews, sorry. Back at it now. Lady Hawks going through the neutral zone. A one-on-one with a shot just wide. Whalen defending. Whalen's now got the puck. Whalen to Melanson. Melanson now Melanson flick to Learmouth. Back at it is Melanson looking for options. Over to Arsenault. Back over to Melanson. Melanson looking to get it in the neutral zone. He does not do it. Whalen has it now. Whalen, Learmouth. Over to Furlong. Furlong going in. Centers the puck. No other Hawk there. Whalen's going to dump, and he does. Letting chases Furlong and O'Connor now on. Lady Hawks breaking through the middle. Lady Hawks 2-on-2. Around Arsenault. Lady Hawks in front of the net. Picked up by Whalen. Whalen looking for options. Scott tries to get it to Furlong. O'Connor now putting pressure. O'Connor's got it deep. Keeping it in will be Arsenault. Arsenault, Lady Hawks now moving to the neutral zone. Whalen to O'Connor. Lending chase and pressure is now Scott and O'Connor. Furlong. O'Connor has it on the boards. Whalen, Arsenault keeps it in. D to D goes the Lady Hawks, going through the neutral zone. Pollock's now on the ice. Lady Hawks putting pressure. Pollock now has it. He will leave the zone. Into the neutral zone are the Hawks. Terrio opening up with his speed, trying to get a shot, and he does.
Oh,
really nice shot.
Nice shot. Nice little move behind the defender there. Give a 1-0 lead to the Moncton Hawks.
The fresh legs really took things flying. It was nice to see a breakout play materialize, and Terrio puts it away.
This is fast pace.
It is.
It's really fast hockey.
Hawks and Lady Hawks lined up now for a face-off. 1-0 for the Hawks. Oh, Terrio intercepts the pass. Tries to make it around. Back is Manuel and Landry defending. Up to Pollock. Pollock bringing it in. Manuel now looking. Getting it up. Lady Hawks moving through the neutral zone. And manages to get a shot just wide. Hawks trying to get set. They're leaving their zone. They've got Terrio, Pollock. Dumped by Scott. Nice and deep. Terrio has control. Trying to mount some pressure. He's staying on it as the Hawks try to get things going. Pollock from the slot now. Pollock trying to get a shot away. Not able. Back to the point is Manuel with a shot. And Lady Hawk keeper had no problem getting a hold of that. Face off in the Lady Hawk zone. Grenier, Martin back. Bourgeois, Melanson, and Matthews. Oh, big shot over from Martin. Good deflection. Pressure applied by Melanson on the boards. Grenier there to help. Out in the front to Bourgeois. Bourgeois, big shot. Good opportunity for the Hawks. They did get things well set up there. Looked nice. There was some good pressure on the boards, and they did have a good scoring opportunity. Once again, Bourgeois facing off. Wins the draw to Martin. Martin chips it up. It will be Melanson going back with a battle. Melanson gets edged out against the boards. Lady Hawks. Melanson behind his net. Misses it. Martin, 1-1 at the blue line with a Lady Hawk. Lady Hawk now back. Martin lends chase to a Lady Hawk. Turning it around are the Lady Hawks now with pressure in the Hawk zone. Behind the net. Martin down in the high slot is the Lady Hawk. And here goes Matthews. Matthews did not clear. Here we have now Grenier taking a look, finding an option, and he's going to move the puck himself. He's looking for an option. Hawks not well optioned up. Grenier had no one to get it to. Lady Hawks now under pressure, putting pressure. Grenier throws it against the boards for Furlong, who's going to move the puck through the neutral zone on his own. Moving through with a shot. And that shot was deflected and just out of play. It's going to be a face-off. All right, Learmouth with a draw in Lady Hawks zone. Lady Hawks come out with it. And Arsenault tries to knock it back up, but is not successful. Lady Hawks pressure down deep. Lady Hawks on the ground now. There was no penalty there as Arsenault moves the puck through. He's got O'Connor with him. Nice pass to O'Connor.
Oh, just a little too far.
Oh. It was a nice pass now. Whalen at the point. Whalen dead on. And well covered by Lady Hawks goaltender, who saw that coming straight at her.
That was a good vision there by Jew. Just passed just a little too far ahead. Connor couldn't quite get to it.
Learmouth wins the draw. Back to Whalen. Whalen fans on the slap shot from the point. Whalen keeps the puck into O'Connor. O'Connor is now down. There is no penalty on that play. I am looking for an official. I find two linesmen without a red stripe, and I don't know who is going to call a penalty in this game, but that should have been one, I think. Up to O'Connor. O'Connor seems to touch, and they will call that icing. The Hawks will change. Face off in the Hawk zone.
This is very similar to pickup hockey here.
It's got a good little pace to it for sure. There we go. Scott wins the draw up on the boards. It is. Oh! Terrio tries to get around. It almost does. Now we got Pollock putting pressure. Pollock getting into the slot once again on that angle. Not able to get a shot away. Here we go now. Lady Hawks putting pressure. Defending is Landry and Manuel. Manuel knocks it in the corner. Lady Hawks setting up. Big shot, and Cormier covers it up. There was a real scoring opportunity there.
The ladies there.
And the Hawks were able to recover. A little bit of pressure.
The ladies are quick.
They certainly do move the puck very well. The Lady Hawks and Hawks drawing back, and out comes Terrio and Pollock. They've got a chase on Terrio into the slot with a move. Oh, big save on Terrio. And the Lady Hawks come out and recover, moving through the neutral zone. Still Lady Hawks. Delayed offside. Pollock has control, putting it back to Manuel, who sees Landry. That is shut off. Manuel looks for an option, finds one in Scott. Scott over to Terrio. Nice chip. Couldn't get it going. Lady Hawks moving it across, putting it down, and it will be icing. I think the Hawks are going to change, and they do. It's certainly a good little pace this morning.
Good
for
pace,
sure.
and it'll be interesting if the Hawks can keep up for 3 periods.
Yeah, it's a different game for sure without contact. It is slightly physical, but different.
Yeah.
The ladies play a different style physical game, and it seems to be effective. Moving it are the Lady Hawks up ahead with a tip. Not quite. Grenier now up to Bourgeois, who's moving it out. Bourgeois chips it over to Grenier, who is following, along with Matthews and Melanson. Over now against the boards is Bourgeois. Finds Melanson, who's covering at the point. Melanson throws it behind the net. No Hawk goes to find that puck, as the Lady Hawks will clear that puck easily. Lady Hawks moving it through now. Neutral zone. Melanson hits Matthews, who deflects it into the zone. Bourgeois one-on-one. Grenier looking for options. He finds Martin. Martin will go back and take a look. And Martin is now moving it. Out of the zone is Martin. Martin. Pressure for the Hawks. Martin finding it. And that puck. And the Hawks were unable to keep the blue line. Back is now Whalen. Whalen lending chase. Our two Lady Hawks, who steal it from Whalen and get a shot away. Cormier looking good there. A little bit of regroup there for the Hawks, who go back and they don't mind that whistle. A little bit of a redo here, getting set up.
Whalen got caught there. He had two Lady Hawks chasing.
Yep. Cormier was ready for that. Again, a great game for Cormier so far. And Furlong will move it through. He will try to split two Lady Hawks, and he wasn't able. And now Furlong tried to move it over to O'Connor. Whalen up against the boards. Now we have O'Connor. Behind the net is regrouping now our Lady Hawks, trying to leave the zone. They throw one to the stick of Whalen, who now decides to go in, seeking an angle for a shot as Whalen throws it around. We've got Furlong back to cover, and now we have Arsenault moving into the slot. Getting it deep is O'Connor. O'Connor taking it around. O'Connor down low. A little bit of help now from Learmouth, who is now going back and taking a look at what he can do. You've got O'Connor open over on this side, and he does hit him, and he sets up Whalen. Whalen, who is now with Furlong. Whalen taking it deep. Hawks are on the change. Got a new blue line formation happening with Manuel and Scott covering at the blue line. It comes out, Manuel over to Whalen. Whalen against the boards, trying for O'Connor. O'Connor applying pressure is O'Connor. Scott and O'Connor lending chase across. Now O'Connor looking for an option. I think he'll shoot. Nope. And he does not. And the puck is cleared, and Landry's going to try a go at it now. Is Landry looking for opportunities across now to Theriault. Theriault takes his look. Over to Scott, who tries to chip it with his foot. Scott now. Pollock over. He doesn't see Theriault. He does get the shot away. And there was an opportunity there. And the Hawks did get a shot on net. Well covered by the Lady Hawks goaltender, who saw that coming. Lady Hawks win the draw. Controlling the puck. Controlling the puck are the Lady Hawks on the breakout. Lots of time for the Lady Hawks moving through. Lady Hawks beats Landry to the right. Scott is back to cover. Landry trying to regain possession for the Hawks. Over to Theriault as an outlet. Theriault has some room, and he has a look, and Theriault is going fast now with Pollock and Manuel on the other side. Manuel. Bourgeois just came on with a big shot now. Cormier throwing it out in front of blocker save as the Hawks throw it back into the neutral zone. Regrouping are the Lady Hawks. Could have been too many there. I don't think we're going to see many calls today. We've got the Lady Hawks now penetrating the zone. We've got Theriault trying to move the puck. Is unable. Lady Hawks on the boards, 2 Hawks. And Theriault dumps in. He will go for a change. All right. Well, that was a good icing. I mean, it needed to happen. Needed to get fresh legs and match up the Lady Hawks, who were quick on the move there and showed their speed dominance on the end of that shift anyways. Fresh legs against tired legs will always be demonstrated. Grenier finding Martin, who now finds it over to Matthews. Matthews behind Melanson going, looking for options. Over and up to Bourgeois, who gets through, and Matthews is able to go. And Matthews has it. He will find back now to Martin as Matthews on the board. Matthews with an opportunity in time. Matthews throws it in front. Looked like a good pass back to Bourgeois. Melanson behind the net. Matthews has control. Matthews on the boards, trying to get loose. Matthews still has the puck now. He's trying to move it. He loses it. He had 2 defending Lady Hawks. Moving in is Martin. Martin, a shot blocked by a Hawk, and the Hawks, Lady Hawks down. Martin will make it back, and it will be icing. Okay, fresh legs are the Hawks now. Arsenault, Whalen, Learmouth, O'Connor, Furlong for the Hawks. Lady Hawks win the draw. Lady Hawks taking control, trying to get into a breakout formation. Right up the middle, and there is a race here, and it will be icing called, even though the foot to race was easily won by the Lady Hawks. It did not have the required tip there.
Lady Hawks had a little setup play there.
They did. They
high
went
cherry picker and
yeah,
just missed the option.
Well, the option stayed wide and needed to curl to the middle, and she didn't. And that was the result on that play, I think. Learmouth maintains the puck after losing the draw. He has pressure. Lady Hawks behind the net. O'Connor. O'Connor looks like he will pick up the point, and he does. We have Arsenault back to O'Connor, who let it go back to Learmouth. O'Connor finds Arsenault once again. Arsenault trying to win control. He flips it around, throws it behind the net, and now Learmouth will go to the ground. Lady Hawks will win formation through the neutral zone. Whalen will dump it, and that will be put deep with O'Connor lending chase. Whalen moving in to keep it in against the boards. Whalen does not. Learmouth back to cover. Lady Hawks crossing the blue line. Lady Hawks, and that is it for the first period.
Good pace of the game.
I think it's been pretty even. Both teams have had great opportunities so far.
Nothing for the Hawks.
I
this
think
is throwing a different dynamics to the boys.
Yeah,
Right? It's a quick game, no contact. But the women are forcing them to play quick, and we got to move the puck.
If we were able to do video replay, I think what we would do is show the difference between the Lady Hawks breakout and the Hawks breakout. The Lady Hawks seem to set up really well behind the net. They seem to use the body to box out Hawk defenders very well, opening things up, finding outlets, and moving the puck very, very well. I think the Hawks would like to do that. They've not done that yet. So we'll keep an eye on what Coach Martin is going to be telling them. He'll want to see them move that puck a little better on the breakout to be able to get through that neutral zone and set up.
Yep. So they got to move the puck. That's the key to this game. As we start playing individual, the ladies will force you out and win that puck.
Yeah, and I think that the game, it does appear to be even on shots on net.
I think so.
I don't think
pretty close, I would say.
Yeah, and both keepers have definitely been doing a great job.
Yep.
Some rebounds have been getting a little in front, but there's been no one there to capitalize in the slot. Hawks have used their breakout speed through the neutral zone. Terrio, for example, has flown through there pretty well. Pollock also, and Scott trying to get things rocking and rolling. There were some opportunities there, and even some Hawks defensemen moving the puck really well deep. Let's see what happens here in the second. Pressure is Terrio. Terrio putting pressure now is Scott. Putting pressure is Pollock. Yes, and the Hawks, bad hop there, but you've got Landry taking a look. Now he's moving with it. He's moving. Wasn't sure, couldn't find an option. Now the Hawks, we've got 3 Hawks on the boards against 1 Lady Hawk, 2 Lady Hawks on the boards, and they're trying to dig it free. You've got Landry, Manuel, Scott, Pollock, all jammed up there, and Terrio will end a race. The keeper will play it over to the boards, and pressure is Terrio, Pollock, and Scott. They will be kept in by Pollock moving now into the center of the ice. And now in the neutral zone, control, one-on-one battle into big shot, wide of the net. Lady Hawks applying pressure. Lady Hawks on the boards, keeping it in. anticipating the whistle over both teams, and this will give an opportunity to change it up, and it does appear both teams are doing a change.
Yeah.
Bourgeois, Matthews, Melanson. Back to the point is Lady Hawks. The Lady Hawks dump it in the corner. That was Bourgeois, and that was Melanson. Bourgeois and Melanson failing to get the puck out. Lady Hawks have pressured Grenier now to Matthews. Matthews will take it out on his own. Matthews is going wide. Matthews gets a shot. Nice shot. Rebound. Melanson got tied up. Wasn't able to get the rebound, though he wished he would have. And Melanson now over to Bourgeois behind the net. Hawks applying pressure. Bourgeois throws it around the boards. He will find Martin. Martin moves it to the side to Matthews. Matthews tries to cross it. Melanson tied up again by a Lady Hawk. Matthews lending chase. And the Lady Hawks get into the neutral zone. Martin is going to take control of the puck, and he will move it over to Bourgeois, who was a good option. And he didn't catch that pass from Martin. Now we have the Lady Hawks taking it down, looking for that big long pass. There was a Lady Hawk there, and she wasn't able to get it and capitalize, but they were ready for that set play.
We're starting to do a little set play here, so Hawks will have to be aware.
The Hawks have had moving the puck opportunities, but for some reason it's not hitting the sticks. Let's see now what happens. We've got Learmouth. Learmouth staying with it, lost the draw. It led to a big shot on the point. Now lending chase is Furlong. Furlong applying pressure. Neutral zone pressure by Learmouth and Arsenault. Learmouth, Arsenault. O'Connor will try to dig it up. Under pressure by a Lady Hawk. Lady Hawks on the boards. We have Lady Hawks. Big shot from the point. A save. Very nice save. Well controlled by Cormier. Arsenault will move the puck over, and he does to O'Connor, who tipped it, and they called it off. Oh, and someone else called it, and I think that was the right call. O'Connor was nowhere near the red line. There. That's what happens when you have two linesmen. They're overcalling the lines calls, and we're yet to see a penalty in this game.
Yeah.
We'll see. There's got to be one, I think.
There's been a couple that could have been called, but other than that, it's been a pretty clean game.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying it's a dirty game at all. Oh, big shot. Big shot. It did hit a Lady Hawk in front of the net. Lady Hawks, another shot just wide, up high. Leaving the zone is Arsenault. Arsenault looking for options. Arsenault looking for an option. O'Connor behind two Lady Hawks. Hoping it makes it through there up to Furlong, who now has it. Furlong with O'Connor. Furlong, big shot. Hoping for a rebound to O'Connor. That was the right play, I think, from there. O'Connor was tied up, and Furlong did get a nice shot away from that angle. Yep. He's been effective there before.
Yeah, and O'Connor's been was trying to get there for the rebound. So.
100%. That's a great play. Things will happen with that sort of play. Here we go. Lady Hawks come up with the puck from the draw. Lady Hawks chip it ahead. 2-3-on-1. Odd man rush, and the Lady Hawks cross it, and they do score. And that odd man rush, I wish we could look at the missed assignments there as everyone looks in disbelief, but there must have been 1, 2, 3 misassignment plays to at least for that to transpire that way, and we saw it transpire, and it's almost like we saw it and maybe the others did not.
But again, the ladies showing their speed.
They did. They took it and they went with it. They had a real sense of urgency leaving the zone, and I think that's the magic of that play. Okay,
yeah, they got a mission, right?
They did. The Hawks got caught flat-footed. Lady Hawks chipping it ahead. Landry will move it up to the neutral zone. Just missing it is Theriault. Now Pollock lending pressure onto Lady Hawks. Pollock will chase Lady Hawk into the middle, who does move it perfectly. Once again, this breakout formation is working the Lady Hawks down the boards. Lady Hawks do keep it in. The Hawks will move it. Landry up ahead to Pollock, who was unable to capture that pass. And now Scott and Manuel will lend chase. And it's icing. Another icing here. I actually thought that was a slash call on Scott.
It could have been.
No, that's what I thought it was. So, but
again, the ladies stretching the ice.
They're moving very quick. They are using the speed, and they are using their bodies to box things out, and that's what they do very well. Maybe we see how Bourgeois is going to make out on the draw here for the Hawks. And Bourgeois wins the draw, puts it back. Nicely played. Matthews in a 1-1 battle now. Lending chase to a Lady Hawk. The Lady Hawk was able to move it perfectly, using her physical ability to block things off, and the Lady Hawks are keeping it almost in. Lady Hawk battling Melanson. Melanson giving a shove to a Lady Hawk to win the puck. Now Martin moving it through. Martin trying to find his way in, and he was boxed out. Matthews at the point throws one into the far left corner. Delayed offside now. Matthews finding Bourgeois. Bourgeois giving it up to a Lady Hawk. Lady Hawk still with it. Bourgeois and three Hawks. 3-on-1 pressure. Lady Hawks dump it. And now we have 1-1 pressure of Hawks. Lady Hawks. Grenier will have the first penalty of the game. For, I believe the call will be boarding. Yeah, I don't. Kind of a one-handed cross-check at best there, but it was kind of a broken play. I don't think there was anything meant by that. That just happened real quick, and luck of the draw. Luck of the draw is Grenier, and I think the officials are making up for a couple other calls they missed so far. So Grenier will take the box for 2 minutes. We're going to be able to see what the Lady Hawks now winning the draw. Lady Hawks going back, splitting the D. We have a race now. Furlong with the speed, gains control, tries to find someone coming back, and Learmouth was high slot and just wasn't able to find it. It hit the side of the net. Moving it out is Lady Hawks. And all by herself. She finds it. Furlong trying to move it up. Leaves it behind. Now opportunity in front. Alone is a Lady Hawk. Now back to the point. Back to the point. Looking for a shot. It's a dump instead. The puck comes up. It's Arsenault to Furlong's side. And that puck is wrapped around and will go deep. Furlong lending chase. Applying pressure now is Furlong. Furlong still with it. Furlong does dig it out. Furlong applying pressure. That's really well done there. Whalen keeping it at the blue line. Whalen. Footwork. Whalen will try to get her way. He does. He just misses the net. Nice opportunity for Whalen. Arsenault dumps it in. There is a Lady Hawk there. Arsenault throws it back in towards the net. Lady Hawks trying to form and get behind the Hawks D. Lady Hawks moving the puck. Applying pressure now is O'Connor. Arsenault will take it up. Arsenault will hang wide, looking for a shot or a pass. He goes around. Oh! Pollock pulled himself out of the front of the net to the side where Arsenault was coming around, looking for a Hawk to be in front of the net. Back are Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks. Nice forward momentum pass. Lady Hawks applying pressure now, moving it behind the net. Landry had an opportunity to clear. He does not. The Lady Hawks on the boards. 2 Hawks against a Lady Hawk. Now an extra. Lady Hawk back to the point. Lady Hawks looking for it. Oh! The goal. Cormier couldn't see anything. Landry set up a screen. Did not catch or block that shot. Instead, ended up being a screen. I think he would have liked to catch a part of that a little bit better.
I think so, but
I don't think
he didn't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think
Landry
the plan was. I don't think the plan was for Landry to set up a screen. I think he wanted to block the shot.
Yeah.
He just missed that by a few inches, I guess. Maybe it even hit his shirt. So, Lady Hawks setting up in the offensive zone. And the draw is now Pollock trying to leave, and Pollock will leave the zone, but he puts it ahead, and the Hawks are unable to get something going. Landry again looking for help. Landry throws it up on the board. It's a Lady Hawk that's there. Lady Hawk's under pressure. Lady Hawks forward it. And now Landry will leave the zone himself. Landry tied up by a Lady Hawk. He fans on it, and Terrio's unable to get it going either. Terrio dumps it, and it's a dump where Scott will apply pressure, and a Lady Hawk comes. She's against Manuel. Manuel looking for pressure. Lady Hawks move the puck well. Scott looking for help from Terrio, and he does. Terrio will try to go. Yes, and that could have really hurt. And the referee is there. I didn't like the way Terrio's head got bent back like that. I think he's going to be okay. I mean, we only hope, right? He's a tough kid for sure, and he doesn't look too banged up. But
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good. It's never fun to see that, though. And I don't think there was much purpose behind that. That's just kind of an unlucky thing where Terry was just far enough from the boards, and the way the stick got
Just
caught.
the way they play a little physical and just unfortunate head first into the boards.
Yeah, it
looked worse than what it actually was.
I think so. It's the pivot of the stick. The stick at the waist did that. Okay, Scott wins the draw to Terrio. Terrio back to Grenier. Grenier tries to move it to Martin, and Martin had pressure setting up to Grenier. Now Martin will look to move it through, and he does. Martin going through the middle. And Terrio was back, but he will now take an attempt at creating some magic for the Hawks. Pollock chips it away. Terrio with pressure to... Oh, nice! That give and go was really nice. Textbook. And that's what I want to see the Hawks doing. That was a really, really nice play. And I don't want to get it wrong, but Pollock, was that...
I'm not sure.
That give and go involved Terrio in the corner. It was Scott to Terrio and Terrio to Scott. It was bing bang.
Yeah, there was some quick puck movement.
That's right. Very textbook. Yeah, see more of that. That was really nice. And Melanson has the puck, trying to find Bourgeois. Was unable. Lady Hawks are able to get something rolling. Back is Grenier, now looking for his option. Melanson was an option, got caught on the boards. Bourgeois applying pressure, as is Matthews. Hawks unable to apply the right amount of pressure in the neutral zone. Lady Hawks moved it easily, and now there's a battle behind the net. We've got... Oh! That was Grenier. Matthews applying pressure now as Martin trying to help out in the neutral zone. And Martin still up there, and it looks like every other Hawk was covering for Martin. And we have Martin, Matthews, Whalen. Are they going to get caught? And the Hawks do. Odd man rush. And the up. Oh, just wide of the net. We saw a lot of missed assignments by the Hawks. We could see that odd man rush developing. We must have a vantage point for the view. They're not seeing that. Lady Hawks looking to get in another big formation and another big assault on the Hawks. Are the Lady Hawks putting it deep? Still with it are the Lady Hawks. Still with pressure is the Lady Hawks. Moving it through. Arsenault gets it. Will leave the zone. Arsenault brings it in himself. Shoots it. It is saved and thrown into the corner. Knocked to the ground is Learmouth. Learmouth, Matthews trying to get it loose with O'Connor's on looking. Going back will be Whalen. Waiting for his setup. Matthews going for a change. Well, yeah. Offside is the call, I think, and I just can't count the amount of Lady Hawks that were on the ice there. It was confusing just where that blue line door.
Yeah.
That's tough, eh? It's tough to play that way. And here we go. Neutral zone. controlled again by Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks, odd man rush. Watch this. Cross ice over.
Oh, just
And
deflected
again,
enough.
they seem to really pick those opportunities up, and Lady Hawks applying pressure. She will find the point, yes. Telegraphing a textbook play back to the point. Now we have O'Connor with an opportunity. Great pass. O'Connor moving. Beautiful as O'Connor takes the goalie to the right side just enough.
Good heads-up play by Jude there to see O'Connor rushing.
That was a good heads-up
Slipping
play.
behind the defense.
And I like that O'Connor was anticipating. He had somewhere to go. He wasn't going to stay flat-footed, catch a pass, and then go.
That was a good...
He had a mission, and he really capitalized on it. I think he's one Hawk that gets that part right for sure. He's on the move, and he picked up a goal because of it. Here we go. "3-1 is the score. Furlong taking it deep. Furlong throwing it in front, hoping O'Connor could be there. We have the Lady Hawks trying to create a formation. O'Connor's got a good visual on open ice, and he does, and he splits the D, tries to get inside. Pressure now being applied by O'Connor. Furlong, 1-1 behind against Lady Hawks. Back is Manuel. Manuel, big shot, big save.
Big
And
rebound.
Learmouth was low, and that rebound ended up high slot. Manuel goes in to try to set things up on an exit, and the exit was not successful. And now Manuel will need to exit himself, and he does it. And Manuel finds the middle of the ice, gets away a shot, but it's blocked, or I should say he shot a Lady Hawk as he tries to move towards the net. Lady Hawks setting up to apply pressure. They do it again very well. They find the breakout. Back is Manuel. Manuel just picking it up. Furlong applying pressure. Applying pressure now is Terrio and Scott. Emmanuel keeps it in. Good challenge. Terrio down low. Terrio trying to get around. Unsuccessful. Lady Hawks have it. Keeping it in is Manuel. Manuel banged up a bit by Scott. Falling to the ground. And it's a nice save. Ball. Martin was back for that. And this will give the Hawks another opportunity to try to get things right in the zone. Set things up and try to get out of the zone with a little bit of rhyme and reason, right? Let's see how they do. They've got Martin and Grenier back at the point. There we go. Lady Hawks moving it through. 2 Lady Hawks, 3 Hawks. And Scott has the puck. Scott loses possession. Lady Hawks with a big pass. And yes, sir. And that turnover right there in the middle sometimes happens. And it's really that middle of the ice. You saw how the Lady Hawks took advantage and ended up passing it back.
Putting the pressure on, being calm, taking advantage of the turnover.
Yeah, well, there's an overload there, right? You had 2 Lady Hawks right where they needed to be, giving themselves 2 options. It's a 3-2 hockey game, and here we go. Lady Hawks clearing the zone into the neutral zone. Knocking it ahead and winning that race is a Lady Hawk against Scott gets it. Scott's low. The Lady Hawk gets in there with the stick, playing a bit physical. She's won 1 race. She's got it in front. Oh, at least there's 2 Hawks there. And now Pollock will move it with Pollock finding Terrio. Not offside. Oh, it was offside.
Yeah, it was offside. Yep.
Okay. Oh, then they just missed that play once again. And there was no man-to-man coverage in this set play into the neutral zone at all. They just missed the stick. It was very close, eh?
But
they keep hitting this long lane.
They're stretching it.
They're stretching it.
Playing that quick game.
Yeah. Okay, and what do we have here? Is back is Arsenault. Oh, nice. Arsenault Melanson fighting in front of the net. He's tied up. He's on the ground. In the corner now is Matthews digging it out. Melanson lending help, putting pressure. Yes, Melanson ends up with it, throws it in front. Matthews Just there,
ladies.
Matthews. We'll see the battle's there. The stick's inside, and you can see the Lady Hawks do well to grab a hold of the stick as soon as it gets inside. They end up grabbing it under their elbow, and it's all but done, right?
But again, the ladies' speed.
Well,
Catching the Hawks off guard.
it's the style of play, right? And they know what to do with the stick. As soon as Matthews got his stick in, he's got to get it out, but good luck, right? Because they get the stick between their hip and their elbow, and they just hold on to it. Winning the face-off now are the Hawks. The Hawks throwing it on the boards. We have a good clearing effort by Bourgeois. Lending chase will be Melanson. Only one Hawk pressuring. Melanson does take the right side, and he's now a bit behind. He'll be catching up. Applying pressure. Whalen staying high. Whalen will get it out with a strong...
And knocks it out.
Yeah, the bench is there, right? And there's no glass. And Whalen's noticed that now. From rink to rink, everything's so different, right? Especially with the line changes, that's the toughest part, not to be offside. Okay, here we go with Bourgeois digging in. Bourgeois at his feet. Cormier covers it up. Arsenault and Whalen standing tall. They're not going to let anyone around the net. Looking strong here are the Hawks defending. 4 Hawks, 5 Lady Hawks. Whalen. Yes, Whalen tips it. And Arsenault has the opportunity. No. And the Lady Hawks end up winning that race. You've got a Lady Hawk that just got behind Arsenault. She's alone, looking to get it up. Whalen, one Lady Hawk in front, alone into the trouble area, and she lets a shot go. Here we go. Arsenault is able to ice the puck. Pressure is Bourgeois. Lady Hawks moving it around. They will have time to make a play. Lots of time. Let's see how they move through. And they move through and try to move through and weren't able to get through Whalen. It was a good attempt, and he was playing really tight there, and it didn't appear like she was kind of going anywhere.
She wasn't going anywhere. It's Tyson.
He had her tied up, I
Had her
think.
tied
Yeah.
up.
What happens, though, is they're really good at getting free and going on a break. So you can see they're not afraid to make it look like they're tied up.
Push the game and go.
You got it.
We're going to a flood here, so we'll sign out for a couple minutes and we'll be back.
Okay. Right,
All right.
let's do it. And here we're back. Sunday afternoon action here between the Hawks, Lady Hawks. Furlong for the Hawks. Lady Hawks take it in. Lady Hawks trying to find a cross ice pass, creating pressure. Are the Lady Hawks? Lady Hawks looking to enter their offensive zone. Setting up nicely and across. Lady Hawks. Over here, they've got the option. There's and Landry goes down, and the Lady Hawks shoots, and Siliker is there to recover. There was an opportunity, scoring opportunity by the Lady Hawks there on that play.
Caleb just losing his footing.
Yeah, he's going to check his skates, his blade. He caught an edge, I think. Here we go. Lady Hawks back nicely to the point. Oh. Working under pressure was Terrio. Lady Hawks working it low. Lady Hawks finding the point. And then down again against the boards. Lady Hawks looking for options. High slot. Are the Hawks shooting? Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks controlling. And back are the Lady Hawks going to regroup in front of Cormier. Pressure is Terrio. Terrio applying pressure. Terrio ends up. Oh, Terrio pulled down. No one sees that, but Terrio knew he got down here. We got Grenier. Back to Martin. Big shot
nice
was
setup.
Martin. Grenier still keeping it in. Trying to get it to Pollock. Grenier. Oh,
Nice
to
deflection.
Terrio. Beautiful deflection and good heads up by Grenier. Working back. Grenier cuts off the pass. Oh, and now we have who is all alone is a Lady Hawk. And that was a line change for the Hawks as Martin had his back changing, and I'm not sure who was coming up. And he's coming out now, and I think it was maybe Whalen.
They caught on a line change,
Caught on a
turnover.
line change, turnover, and a missed one-on-one man coverage. Or sorry, woman coverage in this case. Scott, back to Arsenault. Arsenault finding Terrio. Terrio finding Scott. Scott trying to find Pollock. And Pollock was either tied up or not knowing that was coming across. Good, nice try, though. You have Terrio applying pressure. Terrio, Whalen trying to keep it in. Getting behind Whalen is a Lady Hawk applying pressure on Arsenault. Arsenault turns it around under pressure. Arsenault coughs it up to Terrio. Terrio trying to find an option. He does. It's Pollock. Pollock getting away a shot. He does a rebound. And score. Terrio finding
picks up the rebound.
That was nice how Terrio went in there hard on that rebound.
Way to not give up on the puck, right?
Well, you know
Never
what?
Happens.
I think he's looking at the play the way we looked. We looked, there was going to be a rebound.
Yep.
And Terrio went to where he thought there would be a rebound. And
he was right.
He was right. And there you go. That's how Hawks do it. And when you do it right, you're moving. You're not waiting for the information. You anticipate what's going to happen. And Terrio did it perfectly there. It was all around great play by everyone. Here we go. Winning the draw now is Bourgeois, shooting it back in his own zone. Whalen trying to get things going with Matthews throwing it back to a Lady Hawk. Bourgeois breaking out by himself, sparking up speed. Behind the net are the Lady Hawks. Melanson turns, lets the Lady Hawk by. Lady Hawk applying pressure now in the zone. Lady Hawks with a good shot and a rebound. Nonetheless, and that will be Arsenault knocked to the ground, staying into the corner. Melanson hoping for a tip. It's not there. Bourgeois looking, trying to find Melanson. Melanson caught, not moving. Spinning around in the neutral zone. Lady Hawks regrouping. Bourgeois, Melanson, Matthews. Not able to stop the Lady Hawks from getting things going. Knocked to the ground is a Lady Hawk. Lady Hawks with pressure. One Lady Hawk, 4 Hawks. One Lady Hawk, 4 Hawks. 4 Hawks moving the puck around on the boards. Melanson not able to get the breakout working for the Hawks on the boards. Lady Hawks applying pressure. Landry moving it now. Landry will take it. Landry will take it on the boards. Moving it up, and we've got now some Hawks changing. Matthews trying to apply pressure. He's tied up, and it's the Lady Hawks who will most easily regroup. O'Connor will then chase with pressure. O'Connor is the one applying pressure now. O'Connor applying pressure. He's won it back. O'Connor trying to move it to Learmouth, who moved without the puck, as the Lady Hawks will try to get it going, and offside delayed. O'Connor keeps it in. O'Connor trying to find Furlong. Nice try. Lady Hawks moving the puck. Throwing it high on the boards, and it will be icing. Ooh. See. Special. Well, here we go now. We've got lining up. Hawks, Lady Hawks in the Hawk zone. Learmouth winning the draw. Grenier throwing it in the side. Furlong chipping it in front. And there's going to be a goal. And I think Furlong probably... That was a goal for... They're not seeing that goal. I guess you got to look. Look to be a goal from here. Were you able to see it? Yeah. I think it's one of those things where the celebration is what will create the goal. Yeah, it was a goal. But if you score in secrecy, sometimes, the referees they won't catch it. We don't have a replay, but I think what I saw maybe was Furlong finding what's the short side, putting it in. Well, and they're saying it was...
I think so, yeah. It's O'Connor. I think
it's O'Connor. Okay. So I totally had it wrong, but O'Connor definitely put in a lot of extra effort on that play. And O'Connor taking it himself under pressure is O'Connor back to Learmouth. Learmouth now trying to find O'Connor. He does. O'Connor finds Grenier. Back to O'Connor. Back to Grenier. We're moving it around. A deflection.
Nice
All
there.
set was Learmouth in front. Back. And Furlong finds the ground. Or the ice. Here we go. Lady Hawks regrouping. O'Connor applying pressure. Beautifully. Grenier anticipated over to O'Connor. One-timer. O'Connor still again. O'Connor knocked to the ground. There won't be a call, but there will be pressure here. Scott trying to find Furlong, and it hit a skate. And now we have the Hawks finally figuring out how to pick off passes. And they're doing it well. And a nice play was Furlong finding O'Connor. Finding now Martin was Furlong. Furlong. Martin bringing it low. O'Connor back to help, lending chase. Scott will take it. Scott will find Grenier, who's now moving. Grenier will try to knock it forward. Moving yep through the neutral zone is the Lady Hawks. Splitting the D. Oh, Lady Hawks. Beautiful save by Siliker. Scott now trying to find Terrio, who was all but gone. Scott wasn't able to get the chip going the way he wanted. Pollock regrouping for the Hawks. Lady Hawks by themselves applying pressure. Lady Hawks finding now. Oh, Pollock wasn't looking. And he got knocked down. And the Lady Hawks.
Oh, Lady Hawks left all alone.
Left all alone in that dangerous spot. And what they do is they come in. They own that the high slot. Waiting for mistakes. Mistakes find themselves.
Finding the empty spaces.
Yeah.
Hawks need to be aware. Lady Hawk,
well, they
had a coffee and had to go.
Well, they anticipate where a mistake will put the puck. And in this case, they put it right in the middle. Without contest, Melanson trying to apply pressure. Lady Hawks dump the puck. Oh, Lady Hawks with more pressure. And the Lady Hawks getting it deep in the Hawk zone. Lady Hawks in the neutral zone. Lady Hawks. Bourgeois will leave the zone. He does. Oh, he tries to get it going, and he does.
Pokes it away.
He didn't give up, and he's going to find Melanson in front. And the pass was up high, and it was really the only way to pass it through. A body was getting it up high. It was a nice play. Melanson unable to get that pass. Stick tied up. The Lady Hawks into the neutral zone, dumping it. Lending chases no one. Lady Hawks on a change. Arsenault has all the time in the world to Melanson, who decides he's going to pass it to a Lady Hawk. The Lady Hawk now, one knock to the ice because she was there, and she was under pressure. Arsenault trying to get it to Matthews. Matthews caught up by a Lady Hawk, unable to apply pressure. We have now Bourgeois. Lady Hawk on the side was able to shoot. Melanson trying to go 1-1, gets knocked down by a Lady Hawk. Lady Hawk on the blue line. Lady Hawks find a shot, and oh my gosh, Siliker just got a foot, and look how the Lady Hawks move into the zone and across. And Siliker, Matthews again. Matthews tied up by a Lady Hawk. I think, and there you go, and that is now Arsenault. Here's what's interesting. You find that the Lady Hawks are tying up their 1-to-1 winger, not allowing the winner to get back and go one-on-one with the D. Not letting them get back together, not letting them block it. Yep. It was interesting. Yes, and now we have 2-on-1 odd man rush. Now is O'Connor with Furlong. O'Connor looking for the rebound, and the rebound was too high for Furlong. Moving through. Are the Lady Hawks going to get a shot away? And she sure does.
Their speed.
I wish again
Transition.
I could draw some circles through the neutral zone to see exactly how easily that puck moved through the neutral zone. And I think it would probably reveal one or two things. I'm unsure. But the Lady Hawks got something going really well there. Got into a dangerous place and a nice shot. Beating Siliker on his blocker side. Furlong almost with an opportunity trying to get himself to the middle. Furlong pressuring. Learmouth keeping it in. Very nice. Learmouth going to the net. Learmouth looking for a shot. And instead, O'Connor passes it over. Manuel is over there trying to get ready for that big shot. Off-angle shot. Didn't work out for him. Learmouth controlling the puck. Two Lady Hawks pressuring. O'Connor looking to get the puck back to what looks to be back to Landry. He's setting himself up. Oh, and Furlong in the top slot. Loses the one-on-one battle. She gets behind Landry easy enough. She's behind Landry. Landry putting pressure. She's behind Landry. She puts it now. Lady Hawks controlling it behind their own net. Manuel coming up with it. Was not able to dump it. Oh, alone. And what do we have here? A Lady Hawk all by her lonesome. Finding O'Connor is Landry. O'Connor trying to get it down low, and he does. And now given to a Lady Hawk who will take it. And they will break it out. And the Lady Hawks will find almost.
Go for ice. Oh,
what was it? Go, no icing. We have Grenier back. Grenier misses the hit. Grenier over to Martin, who's trying to find Scott. And Scott now has it. Scott has 3 Hawks there, 4 Ladies Hawks there. Scott unable to clear the zone. Grenier looking to throw it up on the boards. There are no Hawks there. Here's a Hawk leaving the zone was Martin. Now we have 4 Lady Hawks. We've got 1 on the empty post. And we have Grenier who will leave the zone. Trying to find Furlong. He does. Furlong getting a shot away just wide. Scott trying to set it up. The Lady Hawks do instead. Cross ice, side to side, getting behind Manuel. Big shot. Oh, rebound, Lady Hawks. And you have Scott now seeing something in the middle of the ice, and he picked it up. Will he do it? He does. That was a nice pass. Pollock seeing Terrio. Terrio going down. Terrio. Oh! Terrio had Cormier on one side, but wasn't able to regain it. Then we have Pollock. Nope. Bourgeois didn't see that coming loose towards him, and they're letting the Lady Hawks regroup. They let them regroup, and they don't touch it. Scared of too many men. They do it well, I think, Lady Hawks. Setting things up. Bourgeois with the puck. Taking a look. Puts it behind the net. To Pollock. Finds Whalen. And Arsenault bails to come back. And Bourgeois is going to...
Had away one there.
That's okay. And you have Terrio. Same move. Terrio did beat Cormier. But to really beat him, you got to connect on that side-to-side shuffle. Big save for Cormier from the point. Whalen will make it back. It's icing. Okay, well, fresh legs are the Hawks. Joining Bourgeois now is Melanson and Matthews with Landry Manuel at the point. Oh, the point. Good win by Bourgeois. Landry puts it on the shin pads of the defender. And Manuel tries to bat it out. He was unable. Melanson on the boards. Melanson's tied up on the boards. We've got now Landry trying to move things through, and he will. He's got Bourgeois who sees it. With him is Melanson. Bourgeois taking it low. Bourgeois is hit against the boards. Melanson trying to do a one-on-one. Manuel in there to help. Manuel still against the boards. Oh, and here we go. Manuel and Landry. Landry on the boards to Bourgeois. The hop was not there. And Matthews now has an opportunity. A little late on it. Landry now. Landry moving it. Landry moving it. Melanson anticipating. He has it. He's trying to get around Matthews. Him and Matthews appeared to be glued to each other a little bit, and that pass will be picked off. And we've got two now. Lady Hawks, odd man rush. Big save by Siliker. Melanson, one-on-one on the boards. They get it through. Covering up is now Learmouth trying to find Melanson in the corner, seeing if he's got enough time to find himself an option. And appears that Melanson thought that the Hawks deserved a big change there. They were caught out there a little long and iced the puck.
Sound. Not same budget.
Here we go. Learmouth tying up the center. Learmouth still applying pressure to O'Connor. O'Connor tries to chip it up, but it gets into that area that we were talking about. Grenier's going to bring it to the boards, bring it across to Martin. They're going to regroup, try to get something going. O'Connor's on the boards with Martin and O'Connor. O'Connor's still moving his feet, hoping to get it loose. And Martin is the one that will leave with it. Martin will leave with it back to, he was hoping Grenier was supporting, and it just kind of went sideways there. Oh my gosh. And an opportunity, odd man on this turnover are the Lady Hawks, keeping pressure, applying pressure. A retry here is now Grenier on the boards in the corner. He's got O'Connor with him. And Furlong tips it, and he will lend chase on a one-on-one. Furlong and the Lady Hawk, and the Lady Hawk comes up with it. Up against the boards is Arsenal. O'Connor. 2 Lady Hawks. Scott comes in. Scott sneaks it. A Lady Hawk now has it. Looking for options. Can't find one. And now it's Scott and O'Connor leading the pressure for the Hawks. Scott tries to wrap it to O'Connor. Unable. Scott still applying pressure. Whalen helping out. Okay. And that will do it. Quite the pace, in this hockey game.
Quick hockey here.
It is quick.
Tie game, 5-5. Definitely some puts and takes out of this game.
It was a really great game. Good speed. It was a good contest. I thought that everyone, did their best, played hard. 2 different styles of hockey.
Definitely.
The keepers played really well, and they've had some help. And I think all in all, it was a good match.
It's a good matchup. It was good. Definitely some things to learn here.
Yeah, I think that it's just a different style of play, but it's fun to play against